Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Elio, and we are here with Stephen and Adam from Sagen. Yeah, I hope I pronounced that right.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. So, guys, could you introduce yourselves and what you do within the band?
My name is Adam. I am the vocalist of the band.
And I'm
Stephen?
Steve. I do the music side.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so, um, could you, So last time we spoke, we sort of like went in like a little bit of history of the band, and so since we last spoke, what you been up to?
We've been trying to finish up the rest of the material for the next album, Whalefall, and during that time we've also been releasing singles slowly, um, kind of every maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Got 3 out right now, with the Seas Between being the most recent, and yeah, pretty much what we've been doing lately.
Cool. I do believe your latest single, "The Seas Between," is your latest release. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So it's so the album has a storyline, and in this one of our main characters is kind of contemplating what his next step should be. Should he sort of go rogue from his army and try to perform this ritual type thing, or should he kind of go back to his
Yeah, cool. Alan? Uh, what, uh, what could you tell us a little bit about the your take vocally anyway, vocally?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Could you tell us your perspective from the song folk? Yeah, you've been doing like
Oh yeah.
vocals.
Proceeds between. I really we kind of Stephen kind of initially scripted up this story, and we kind of slowly built it up together. And I've every story beat for a song, I just try to take what I consider to be like the central emotion and try to interject into the song. And for this one particularly, I really wanted to emphasize the kind of conflict in the main character's brain after big thing that happened in the song prior, and kind of really lean into like dread and despair. Those fun emotions everyone loves. And yeah, I think we did a good job.
Cool. So, music wise, where does the song music wise take you? Does it go down like sort of like the prog rock or metal, or where would you say the song or the overall arc of the music wise? Where does it go?
I say it's some pretty intense metal. It changes up throughout the song. It's kind of a little bit of a journey. It really tries to emphasize that conflicting aspect in the thoughts.
Yeah. Cool. If your sort of like next sort of like release from the sea, the seas between, is it sort of like does that continue? Does the next song continue on with your next single release to like sort of like where the main character's going?
I think we're gonna jump back to the beginning of the album for the next one, right?
Yeah.
I think the next two singles they're more in the beginning, I think.
So the singles are not being released like chronological order
Yeah.
of the story.
Yeah.
We're going the Pulp Fiction route.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you said that you've sort of like pretty much finished writing and recording the material. Is the album pretty much done now?
Pretty much for the most part. I'm working on the final song, and then we've been kind of working on vocals as we go. But for the most part, it's all pretty. Like 8 of the songs are done musically.
Cool. Do you know when it's sort of like obviously it needs to be mixed and mastered? Do you know? Have you got like a firm date, like literally a firm date on when the album's coming out?
I mix and master the singles as we go.
He was asking if we have a firm date for a release date.
Oh, release date
for the album?
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be. We don't have the exact day yet. Still waiting on that confirmation, but it should be. I think it was in April or May.
April sounds correct.
I think it's April.
But as soon as we have a concrete date, we'll make it known.
Yeah. Cool. We'll be looking forward to that. So as you sort of like work towards releasing singles and get everything ready for the release date for the album, are you doing any sort of like merchandise for the singles and the album?
We are, but I can't. Hold on. I don't have the exact information right in hand.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm sorry, my son.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, no worries, dude.
Extra.
About the merch. Are you working on any sort of like merchandise for the singles and the album?
We've released 2 shirts for the singles. We were gonna do one for every single, but nobody's bought one, so I'm thinking of not doing the rest. But we do have merch for the entire for the album. We have merch already up on our site, and you can get t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, all sorts of different stuff.
Cool. Now, is there? Well, obviously, it's all down to demand. Is there any sort of like plans on putting the album onto vinyl?
I don't think so. Just because there's been such little interest shown. I mean, we've maybe had like 10 people ask, kind of inquire about vinyl, but it's also been a struggle trying to find somewhere that can do like a limited amount without breaking the bank type of deal. So I think this one might just be CD.
Yeah. Sorry?
It would be really cool to do vinyl, but
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I know there's quite a few. I know there's quite a few people who do get into the chat and watch the interviews on here. They do like vinyl. So obviously it's all down to demand, really. So yeah, I can actually understand that. Yeah. So is there any plans on doing any sort of like tours or gigs within your local area, or going up to the on the east coast of America?
no plans as of now. We kind of just release music online.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So where, for people who don't know who Sagen is, where can people find you? People find you on your social media sites.
Our
All
big
the major ones.
probably Instagram and Facebook. You can find us there. That's usually where we post stuff. Also TikTok. We post, those three are the big three that we post on usually regularly. Whenever we have a new single coming out or something like that. And then you can also stay updated through YouTube.
Cool. Have you got a website so people can see so who? Have you got like a website to for people to go to if you got like a online store, or have you got like other ways to sort of like for people to go and buy merchandise online if you can't get to sort of like gigs?
Mm-hmm. We have through our label, through the label website, we have a our own little page. It's got all of our stuff. You can also, we're not supposed to, but you can find our Linktree that has every link you need. But check the website first.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have put your links down in the description. So if anybody wants to go check out Sagen, please do. They are absolutely amazing. Literally, I've been listening to their stuff for quite a while now. So yeah, go check them out. So I know I've asked you this question before. Any advice for people who want to become a musician?
You want to start, Adam?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not a. Yeah, it's a good question. Like the simplest thing I would say is to practice your craft and to be consistent at it. I think that's like probably the most important thing. There's like a whole bunch of other stuff, especially like the dynamics of being in a band. That's a whole can of worms. But like really just be good at your instrument, play stuff that you like to play. And I feel like the rest kind of fall into place mostly. But yeah.
Cool. Stephen?
Yeah, pretty much what Adam said. I'm big on just learning your instrument, more so just learning the music that you love to listen to, letting that blend, and hopefully create your own unique sound, and you can tell your own story that way.
And I think one last little thing, I think the most important thing is like if you're ever producing any music, I feel like you should at least like it. I feel like it's so, I don't know. I've been in a few projects before where I just really didn't like the music, but I was just kind of doing it because friends and stuff, and it was like kind of an awful experience. So yeah, make sure you like it.
Yeah, sound advice there. Sound advice. obviously you got to have at least some. You got to like it to some degree before you you can put your name to it. So, yeah, sound advice there. So for this part of the show, I'm going to start wrapping things up. So, guys, any final words? Any sort of like stuff that you want to cover before we go to the next part of the show?
One thing is that we won't have a single coming out in December, but we should have another one when January comes around.
Cool. So, yeah. So when is the next thing? When is this next thing coming out? Is it in January? You said January.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I just send the date out of what was it? It's like the 16th. It was it's something with a 6, I think. Maybe January
26.
26?
January 26.
Okay.
Yeah, would that be over on your label? We'll be dropping that. Mm-hmm. And would there be a video to that song?
Will there be
or is it just a video, like a music video to the song, or is it just going to be like just a single drop?
It'll probably just be a single drop, just out everywhere on streaming sites, plus YouTube video visualizer type thing. We do have a plan for a video, but we're working on the logistics of it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like from what I've heard up to now, it's sort of like you got that sort of like epic sort of like scope to the music, and it's probably going to be a bit hard to actually logistically, like you said, logistically, it's going to be a bit difficult to actually get everything sorted out.
Yeah.
And Sagen's done one music video in the past, and it was a phenomenal time. Came out great. Loved doing it. If we could do something like that again, we would be
all about it.
But we do have an idea for a sort of more DIY-esque fun idea. But we got to keep it a secret.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of like watch this space sort of thing. So guys, we're going to start wrapping things up. So if anybody's got any questions for Adam and Stephen, please let us know. Before we sort of like sign up there, see you sort of like later. So I've got one. Well, Lisaboo normally asks this question before we go. Have you got a favourite venue that you love to play at?
I have one. I don't think it's around anymore.
Oh no!
It was called Coyote Ugly in Salisbury, North Carolina.
Oh no! I know that area.
There was a couple of very interesting gigs. The most recent one, we got double booked with a drag talent show on the other end of the venue, and we were on this side. The mix of those two cultures was just, it was a night to remember. It was very fun, very entertaining, a lot of great memories, and met a lot of cool people. So I think that would be my favorite venue that I've played at.
I don't have any long story or anything. I was just gonna say probably my favorite place to play was a place in Fayetteville, North Carolina called the Rock Shop. But I don't know if that place is a thing anymore. But just a cool little venue, little bands like All That Remains, Flesh God Apocalypse, bunch of bands played through there. It's cool, like medium-sized venue, where I feel like, had some really intimate shows there, really like the energy and stuff.
Yeah, cool. There's another question, guys, sort of like follows on from like their favorite venue. And it's normally asked by Lisaboo there. She normally asks, what is your favorite song to play, whether it is an original or a cover?
Song to play. Oh.
It's a tough one.
That is. Because there's so many songs in the world. What's the first one? It feels slightly egotistical to pick your own song too. So it's like
Well, we used to, when Sagen was just starting out, we played a gig. It was like a Dimebag Darrell tribute show, and we did a cover of Slaughtered by Pantera, and that was really fun. If I was doing like an original song, I'm trying to think by album. I think I liked playing. Well, that's kind of fun. The Slaughtering. Wait, is it?
Wait, really? No way.
That's funny. I just liked how the intro started.
For me, if I had to pick, a song that as a cover, it would probably be Extremophile Elite by Between the Buried and Me. Highly recommend that song if anyone hasn't heard that. Original. Honestly, I would probably pick from the Mammoth album. I'll say Tusk. Yeah.
Tusk.
Cool. Good choices there. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on and to actually discuss what's coming up, whether it be the singles, the siege between, and what's coming up on with their future releases. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on, and guys, go check out Sagen on their socials to keep up to date. The next single is 26th of January coming out, and round about April, hopefully, for the album drop.
Because we have what, 3 more singles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
and the album.
February, March. Yeah, April.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, like I said, guys, go if you want to listen to Sagen, brilliant band, absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend them. Go to the socials, keep up to date. You won't be disappointed. You literally won't be disappointed. So, guys, Stephen, Adam, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a total pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. So we're going to get our moderator on, my co-host and partner in crime on, Lisaboo. So if you want to stick around, please do. If you've got things to do, yeah. So it's up to you. So we're going to get Lisaboo on. For her to say hello. So hey up, Lisaboo.
Hi. Hi again, Steve. Hi, Adam.
So,
Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too.
This is like a little part of the show where we sort of like go through, like we pick 6 bands to do like sort of like a review. So we've got I don't know if you've heard of them. You might be interested in just checking them out. There we go. We've got Semblant, The Sound of Thunder, A Tear Beyond, Matt Hughes, Who on Earth, and Sellsword. So I don't know if you've heard of them.
I don't think so, but I do have to run.
Yeah.
To an air show.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Sweet.
is that what you mean?
Sweet.
Oh, yeah, that's the phone thing. Yeah. Different things. I forgot about
Cool. Cool. Cool.
That's awesome.
It's been fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on there, Stephen. Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank
Have a good day.
Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah.
So, have you heard of these bands, Adam?
Could you run them back again?
Yeah. Semblant, A Sound of Thunder, A Tear Beyond, Matt Hughes, Who on Earth, and Sellsword.
I think only one of those bands I've heard of.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
What was that?
Yeah, as I say, it's just in there. Cool. So, if you want to check the bands out, Adam, I'll put the links in the description on the video on the stream. So if you want to jump, so you can check them out. But first for the first 2 songs, I need to do this because I'll probably get flagged by YouTube by not putting on mature content.
Mature content. Yeah.
Yeah, because it, shall we say, a lot of tomato ketchup is involved.
Good stuff.
Yes, yeah. So, unfortunately, I've got to use keywords to not to get flagged by YouTube. Because the first song deals with vampires and stuff like that. So, so. Yeah. So the first band is called Semblant, and the song is "Dark of the Deer." So, Lisaboo, do you want to take it away?
Sure. Well, the beginning of this song is very ominous. The music starts with the piano and the keyboard, and the synth, like the keyboard synth. Video is super cool with the dark car pulling up. And the fire dancer, that was cool. I love that when they use fire. Love the outfits and the goth look. Guitars and the drums were super good on this. And I like the contrast between the deep growl of the male vocals and the clean female vocals. I love that contrast between the two. Great guitar solos on this. Just over halfway was a super cool guitar riff solo. Super good guitar riffs. Just after that, I really liked the clean male vocals too, because there was like this transition after that guitar solo, and then it was like the clean male vocals came in, and the video gets pretty dark at the end as they turn into vampires.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool makeup and special effects. I love the transitions throughout this song, and I really enjoyed the changes in the vocals between the clean and the growl. I really like those transitions, and the rhythm section was super good on this. All around was a really great song, and the lyrics were really dark and menacing, which went with the kind of vampire kind of theme, I guess you'd call
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
super cool.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same for me. I love that sort of like the actual intro with like the atmospheric sort of like keyboards. With like you said, love the drums and the bass because they both work well together on this song. Really work well together. For me, the guitars are really, really good. It's got some really good riffs, and there's quite a few little solos. Little throughout the song. I think it's about the video is around about 7 minutes long, something like that, and it's about what 3, maybe 4 riffs, like not riffs, solos in there. And I like you, Lisa. I loved the male and the female vocals on this. Like with the growl and the sort of like the growl and the clean of the male, and then the obviously the angelic voice of the sort of like the female.
Yeah.
So totally, and like Lisa said, totally dark, full on like Bram Stoker, Anne Rice type of storyline throughout not only the song but the video as well. So it was really, really good, really good. So yeah, Lisa, what's your rating?
Well, I gave it an 8.5, but because of the lyrics and stuff, it's kind of going on to a 9 out of 10. And those lyrics, I mean, close the chapter and watch it burn, end of innocence, blood and lust, face the days of endless dusk, and then that goes 2 times. Darkness comes as you turn to dust. Like, oh, it's like poetry in dark mode.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, for me it's a 9 for me because of like the overall sort of like package of the song. It's sort of like it really sets the scene from start to finish, from start to finish, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's totally amazing song from a brilliant band. So yeah, I would highly recommend to actually to watch it. But like a little bit of ticket tape there at the bottom there. Be aware, it's sure content. Do not show this to your granny or young kids or anything like that, because it gets dark real fast.
Well, Granny might like it.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly, yeah. So anyway, let's move on to the next song. Yeah. Now I want to.
I was actually going to head out, but I appreciate it so much that you guys brought this on the show.
Yeah, my pleasure, Adam.
I do have one question before I leave. Where can I check out the song? Do y'all have like a list of these songs that you guys are talking about?
Yeah, I've created a playlist on the channel, Project Metal Music's channel, under the unsigned and independent bands. So I put all the songs that we've basically covered over the last year. So it's like
for this one, it's in the description of the video here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For all of these bands, it's just underneath.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Adam. Take care.
Y'all have a nice night.
Yeah, you too. Have fun. Very cool guys. Very cool guys. Yeah, go check out Sagen. They are absolutely amazing. So thanks to thanks to Stephen and Adam for joining us today. So, right, like I said, going to leave the true content down below for the next song. It's usually I don't usually pick songs, but that need
you this time. Not me.
yeah.
I didn't do it. You.
Yeah, oh yeah. I take full responsibility. But like I said, yeah. So this is a brand new song from Sound of Thunder, and the song is called Chainsaw Witch. And yeah, it's like I said, it's lyrically, it's a bit dark, very dark, actually lyrically. But the video is sort of like, how can I put this? Take American Werewolf in London and Michael Jackson's Thriller, mash them together, you'll get what I mean. The side profile when they transform, shall we say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, and like I said, it's the lyric content that we're going to be discussing in parts of it anyway. So, Lisaboo, gorgeous Lisa, take it away.
Well, the intro on this was super cool with the sound of the thunder and then the synth sounds, super cool. And the girl with the chainsaw, hence Chainsaw Witch. Yeah, it's not so much a girl with the chainsaw, but the witch with the chainsaw. So yeah. Visuals of the video were super cool with the bonfire in the background with the band playing in front of it. Yeah, killer guitar riffs and solos. Vocals are perfect for this song by the female vocalist. Guitar solo just over halfway was amazing. And those witch cackles in the vocal. That was a nice touch with the witch cackles. Love the bass too on this. The bass was super strong on this. Drums are strong as well. The lyrics are interesting, and did some looking into this song. And this song was based on a new comic Death Duel of the Chainsaw Witches from author Cullen Bunn. So I thought that was super cool, and both were metal as hell. And yeah, so yeah, if you do go and watch the video, there's like a link there that can take you, because they have like a thing for the comic book, and that looks cool too. But yeah, really cool melody on this. I like the transitions from the high and the low. Don't call me sweetheart, I'm a chainsaw witch. That was yeah.
I was going to say that that's sort of like coming from sort of like the demented minds of Sam Raimi, Bob Tapard, and from the Evil Dead films.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of that cult culture, right? Like comic book, like movie, kind of like cult movie-ish feel to it, right? Like with the dark and the fire and just the makeup, the outfits. And I was trying to figure out the end. It sounded like a tiger growl, but I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like a werewolf. But it sounded like a tiger growl at the end, which was a nice touch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the like I said at the beginning of this part, is that the it's the lead singer's transformation, going from a sort of like a witch into a demon,
Okay.
and it's sort of like it's just like a sort of like a scream type of thing over like sort of like a demon.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like it's the same.
had
It's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, it had
It's
that tiger growlish part to it.
Yeah. For me, I just loved the actual video itself, because the band is actually playing like from pretty much from the outset. Band playing from in front of a massive bonfire,
Yeah.
and the singer is basically, I wouldn't say running around with the chainsaw, but like holding the chainsaw and everything, like bit like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre type of thing. Like do you know this like classic?
Beginning, she's like,
Yeah, I love that. I just love the imagery of. The.
Yeah, that it was almost like a shadow in front of, like, it was like shadowing the fire, right? Like the visuals of it.
Yeah. It's sort of like sets the scene up for the actual song, if you know what I mean. With like the bonfire, obviously like symbolizing hell, and the witch wielding chainsaw about. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And this basically, let me see. I've got written down some of the lyrics. She said she's singing, "Chainsaw witch cutting through demon flesh, chainsaw witch cutting through demon bone."
Yeah.
It's sort of like she's sort of like a badass running around, bit like Ash from Evil Dead, like basically.
Yeah. That's why I like that part with "Don't call me sweetheart, I'm a chainsaw witch."
Yeah, it's like I said, it's basically a line that could be heard in Evil Dead movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those type of. It's one. That's the sort of like something that Ash would say, or one of the demons from Army of Darkness.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Where the
kind of a campy kind of
like comedic. So it's, even though it's supposed to be like horror, but it's also like a campy comedy type of thing.
Kind of like Airplane, where he says, "Surely you don't mean that," and then, "Don't call me Shirley."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know on all movies.
I love that movie. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. That.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty much the same with you. It's like love the bass. Oh, and I don't know if you picked up with the bass solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about halfway through.
Yeah.
It went from like from a riff, sort of like riff solo type of thing with the guitar, then always just after that bass solo.
It was like they were dueling. It was almost like dueling guitars there.
Yeah.
How it kind of switched off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got down. That's what I got down. It's like that's what I got down. It's like the guitars were sort of like sharing the solo duties, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good, really, really good. So, what's your rating?
Pretty much the same as the last one, but more towards the 9. I put 8.5 to a 9, but it's more towards the 9 for the sheer magnitude of everything together, along with the video. And I love fire. I love it when there's fire. I'm not a pyromaniac. I like fire. Yeah, in videos.
Yeah, the imagery, the imagery. Yeah,
Gotta be
yeah,
careful now, YouTube. I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah. Behave yourselves. Behave yourselves, YouTube. Don't be a carebag. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, for me, it's solid 8.5. But like you, with like the imagery of the video, the lyrics, the music, and everything, the whole package, I am sort of like leaning towards the 9 myself. Especially the sort of like little nod at the end, with sort of like towards American Werewolf in London and to Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yeah.
When Michael Jackson, obviously Michael Jackson, I couldn't remember the guy's name in. It's been a while since I actually watched that. But the character in that movie, sort of like that sort of like transformation in the at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
And
sort of like yeah.
I was just gonna say, check out that new comic, Death Duel of the Chainsaw Witches from Colin Bunn. That was super cool. Like the imagery on the front of that comic. Oh my goodness. Between the two, like it was, yeah, it looks really good. And yes, I can be a comic book nerd too. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm not sure if you caught that about the comic
Yeah.
book.
No, I didn't quite catch it. I was more concentrated
Yeah,
on the song itself.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, cool, cool,
It's super
cool.
cool. Like just to look at because it's just the imagery. Yeah, some of the cool graphic artists that they have now doing comic books and stuff. It's super cool, and it really like
Yeah.
works together. I thought it was super cool how they had the song
Yeah.
and then how they were kind of working together on it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was super cool.
Cool. Yeah. So the next song, it Tear Beyond, with their song "Forgiveness." Now, I do believe this song is about 9 years old, but I've sort of like been following this band for quite a while now. So I thought, oh, check this. I want to get Lisa's take on this. So, Lisa, take it away. The song is "Forgiveness." So,
Yeah,
take it
and
away.
isn't it funny, the English language, because it could be a tear beyond too.
Yeah.
Not a tear beyond, because it could go either way. So I'm sorry
Yeah.
if we.
Yeah.
If we
Gotcha.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
if it's a tear beyond. Forgiveness,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, such an epic song. Oh my goodness. When I started listening to this, it really hit my heart. Just the vocals, just like the lyrics. It's
Yeah.
such a sweeping melody, and I love the orchestral backing with the piano on this throughout. It
Yeah.
went through the whole song.
Yeah.
And the lyrics,
Liz,
go ahead.
yeah. I just need to go to the toilet,
Oh
so
yeah.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I'll just carry on.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll be
just
right
carry
back.
on. So yeah, guys, the lyrics had such deep feeling and emotion. The rhythm section, oh my goodness, so strong, and can really hear the bass on this. It's just so upfront, and I love that when there's like a strong bass on a song. The background choir is a great touch on this. The male vocalist is good, both clean and deeper vocals. The deeper growly parts. Oh, I loved the keyboards. I loved the keyboards on this. guitars were great. The drums were super strong. Loved the transitions on this. The guitar solos halfway, just halfway to halfway, a little over halfway. Super awesome. Loved that part. And I loved how you could hear the piano in the background. It wasn't like drowning. When you're listening to a sound, sometimes certain instruments are being drowned out, but you could really hear that piano in the background. Such a cool song. I really loved it. And the whole orchestral arrangements are perfect. So in all, amazing band. And I hope you guys check them out. A Tear or A Tear Beyond Forgiveness is the song. All the links are in the description of the video. So yeah, guys, super cool song, amazing band. Lyrics just so deep and feeling. Yeah, super awesome song. So just waiting for Elle to come
I'm
in.
back.
Okay. I was just saying about how the bass on this is really up front. I loved that. I loved it. I loved the bass on this. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want
cool.
me to say it again so you can hear it, or
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Just if you want to do a quick recap.
Basically, I was talking about how the piano, and I loved the piano in the background. It wasn't drowned out. I could hear it. It was really good. Loved the vocals, the clean and the growly parts. Loved the keyboards. The guitar was great. And that guitar solo about halfway, just a little over halfway, was awesome. And yeah, the whole orchestral arrangements were amazing. Transitions were amazing. Yeah, a lot of feeling and emotion in this. So just feel it. Just feel it. So
yeah. For me, it's I loved the intro with the piano and the singer coming in together.
Yeah.
Loved that. Totally loved the piano. I loved the song with a piano, not only at the beginning, but it continued to go throughout the song. Like it's sort of like, you know what I mean? And then with the orchestra. The orchestra with the orchestra on this song is like absolutely amazing. Like usually you might hear a little bit here and there throughout a song, but this is like sort of like it's there in the background. You can hear it, and you can hear it, and it sort of like then comes in and then goes back out again into the background, and comes back in, and it's like same with the piano. It comes, it's sort of like it's there in the background, but it comes in, and then look at those transitions.
Yeah, it just flows. It flows. With this and the strings were just amazing.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The drums and the bass are really brilliant on this one. Really, especially the drums. They seriously work really well together. Yeah, the bass and the drums on this. But I don't know if you caught it. Do you know the Terminator song?
Mm-hmm.
Guns. Do you know the drum? Do you know the drum beat? This is where you see the Terminator come in. The drums did that, and then the bass and the guitars come in, and they sort of emulated the do. You know that drum part of the Terminator part. Yeah. You see it online with the Terminator playing the drums. So I love that. Love that with that.
That was cool. I like that.
Yeah,
too. Just really catchy. Really catchy.
Yeah. And with also the guitars, absolutely brilliant on this as well. With the riffs and the solos, loved that. Loved it. And the vocals on this is absolutely brilliant. soulful, and what makes it even better, what enhances the vocals, is the choir.
Yeah.
Literally the choir behind, which sort of like really like sort of like beeps out the vocals on that.
Yeah, it's a great
So
touch. The background choir
yeah,
is a really great touch.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. So absolutely brilliant track. So Lisa, what's your rating?
Well, I put 8.5 to a 9, but it's more to a 9. Yeah, with everything, with that orchestral sound in the background, with everything. It just a beautiful, epic song, and video was cool too. Yeah, it's more to the 9. It's more to the 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. It's definitely a solid 8.5, but I'm sort of like going towards the 9 part anyway. So yeah, it's close to a 9 because of the whole package. If you don't mind, it's the whole package of the song. So yeah, really good, really good song, really good song. So we are going on to Lisa's picks. Yay. So the first song that Lisa picked is from a guy called Matt Hughes, and the song "All This Time." So I'll kick off this time because it's Lisa's picks. Loved cool intro with like sort of like a single note key, like from a keyboard or it's like synth. Then the two guitars come in, sort of like doing sort of like a battle type, like counter, like a sort of like a counterbalance type thing, bit like during banjos.
Yeah.
From the Deliverance. God, I've got so many movie references here. So yeah, it's I love the two guitars at the beginning when they come in with like sort of like the sort of like riffs, plus like the sort of like in and out with like cool with like the riffs with the harmonic riffs, like pinch harmonic type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, throughout the song. Um, drums and bass, as you people know, I do like a good rhythm section. The back line. Love the and on this song, the bass and the drums are the backbone of the song. They really set the tone of the song. Like they're really good, really good. Yeah, there's just solid performance throughout, and they sort of like the bass and the drums enhance the guitars as well. On top of that, they enhance the vocals as well. I love the vocals on this. Really, sort of like the vocals are sort of like fitting well with the music.
Yeah.
Of the really fits in well.
Yeah.
So overall, I quite like the song. It's pretty cool, really cool. So, what's your take?
Well, this is a singer, songwriter, multifaceted musician. He plays everything. Like he plays drums, he plays bass, he plays guitar. He does the vocals. Like he writes his songs multi talented, right? And it's a really cool, catchy rhythm on this song. Really strong guitars, both rhythm and lead. Drums are really good. Vocals are really good. All the instruments and the vocals were, I'm pretty sure they were all performed by Matt. He did, on this album, he did have other musicians that would come in and help, but I think on this one, because when you look at the song, and it says all instruments and vocals are performed by Matt. So I'm like, wow. I find it really fascinating when there's an artist that can do everything, whether it's drums, whether it's bass, whether it's lead guitar, whether vocals. I amazing, and he basically he directs his own music. I think I'm not positive, but I think he does a lot of the production as well. But super cool song. Really like the melodic hard rock music feel of this. Transitions were really good. Cool guitar riffs and solos. The lyrics were simple but enjoyable and catchy, and had that, that 80s ish kind of rock song styling to it, which I thought was really good. I love my 80s rock songs, right? And it's something that you could listen to in the background for a lot of times with because it's so good. And it's on my playlist now, so I wanted to share it with everybody. And yeah, it's a cool song. Hope you guys go and listen to it, from a Canadian artist. And that just fascinates me, that he's just so multi-talented and does a lot of his own work. So
Cool.
So yeah,
Cool.
a little bit of Canadian promotion.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, it is a cool song. Like I said, it's like sort of like overall package. The overall package of the actual song is absolutely brilliant. For me, it's definitely 8.5 for me.
Exact same.
Definitely
8.5. Yeah. He's an amazing artist, and I hope more people go and check him out. It's in the description.
Yeah. All the bands that we're reviewing now are in the description, and as well as Sagen's links. Go check them out, guys. Yeah, go check them out. So, we just changed the banner. So the next song is now the next band is called Who on Earth, and the song dawgz, spelled DAWGZ. So as in dogs. Yeah. So yeah. Now I love this. I love the intro. Love the intro with the bass solo.
Yep.
With the bass. Love that. Drums again. Absolutely solid. Can't fault the drummer. He's really, really good. He pounds out the really good beat to the song. Bass is good and solid and has several little solos throughout the song. Guitars are brilliant and have some really cool riffs and solos, and share solo duties with the bass, because obviously really that's a really cool touch, because it's a 4-piece band. You've got the drummer, bassist, guitarist, and the singer, and the bass and the guitar sort of like and another reference to deliverance with the during banjos type of thing. That sort of like they share the duties. They're sort of like on an equal footing type of thing. Yeah. So that's really, really cool. Cool. The vocalist, really good. Works well. The vocals works really, really well with music, and also sort of like delivers on the vocals. It delivers. It's sort of like sort of like he puts like he knows how to deliver the lyrics, shall we say. He's there, he's belting out the lyrics, and he knows his craft, shall we say.
Yeah.
So really, really good. I like that song. Really liked it. So what's your take?
Cool. That now you know why I picked it. Because of that bass. That bass right at the beginning. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, you're going this week. What a cool song. They're from the US. They did the production and their studio work in New York, I believe, for this. So yeah, the bass on this song was really, really cool, and it really hit at the beginning, especially. Really strong guitars and drums on this. Vocals are perfect for this. So strong and works so well with this, like with this band. The lyrics are powerful, and it was like a powerful cry against basically like corporations, like profit-driven entities, you want to say, and disrespect for people, basically in general. Basically profit over good, right? And that's kind of what this song is about, and the lyrics and stuff. And it's almost like an anthem for people, anthem for the people, I guess.
Yeah.
But powerful lyrics and that. So, and about 3/4 of the way through, great guitar solo, and those bass solos, they were kind of sprinkled in there, and it was kind of, at least for me anyways, it was a little detuned, kind of had that detuned feel to it, which was cool. Like I like that. I like that part of it. Like it was a cool addition to the song, and the transitions were really good. Loved the rhythm of the song. Riffs were catchy, and I really like this band. So they're a US band. Dawgz is the name of it. Of the song. Yeah.
For me, the rating is for me. I was initially going to put down as an 8, but after listening to the song a couple of times, and I was sort of like going from it's in between an 8.5 and sort of like leaning towards it, like towards the a 9, because of the bass solos in that.
Yeah.
And sort of like, and the guitarist and the bass sharing the sort of like being on the same footing, on the same level. So I'm sort of like going for like leaning. It's definitely in the 8.5, but I'm sort of like leaning towards a 9 for that reason.
Yeah, for me, it's a solid 8.5. I want to hear more. This is a new band. This is a new band for me. I want to hear a little more from them, but that bass it kind of just grabbed me and pulled me in.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. I totally get what you mean, especially with that bass solo at the beginning.
Yeah,
that really sets this. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something about it.
Yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. So going on to the last song for this week, Sellsword, and the song New Gods. Now, it's sort of like the way I see it and the way they sort of like describe themselves is sort of like you've heard of a Viking metal,
Yeah.
you've heard of pirate metal, you've heard of farm metal, but this is mercenary metal.
Mercenary metal, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So which is sort of like in keeping with what's sort of like the visual concept of the video and the sort of like the lyric sort of like vision of the song. So it's really sort of like sort of like talking about going off and being a sort of like, I wouldn't say a loner, but going off like being a like sort of like going off to war, being a mercenary, being doing this and doing that, but sort of like in like that sort of like that type of sort of like that type of like where the song was going with where it's going anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, cool intro with the keys. Drums are excellent as they sort of like are at the forefront of the song because they were sort of like, do you know when you sort of like go into battle, especially even sort of like today, if you take a look at military forces, they've got how they've got a sort of like a military band, and if you know your military history, sort of like they used to play music, not play music, but play musical instruments into battle, whether it be drums, whether it be bagpipes, whether it be it's sort of like not only beef up to pump up the forces, but to scare the other side type of thing, and that's hence why the drums are more at the front of the more at the front of the song, at the forefront. So the bass is up there with the drums, and really good on this one. The guitars are great with some riffs, and there's a solo round about just over halfway. Brilliant. The piano and the orchestra are good. That runs throughout the song. That's a really nice touch. That the vocals are great for the music, songs, and the song. The choir that runs in the background is another brilliant touch. Plus, like it helps the vocals to be more, bit more richer.
Yeah.
So I really like that, and the transitions throughout the song is absolutely brilliant on this. Like going like from the drums to the bass to the guitars, the orchestra, the piano, they're all sort of like in a wave type of thing. You're on a roller coaster where you go up, down, twist in and out, and all that good jazz. So really good, really good. So yeah. So Lisa.
This is the Yorkshire represent time.
Yeah.
They're from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Yorkshire, UK.
Really.
So I figured you probably have heard of this band before.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Surprising. I haven't.
Oh wow. I got you with this.
Yeah. That's the thing. That is the thing. It's like there's so many brilliant bands out there.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm always learning. I'm always discovering new bands.
Yeah. I thought, man, okay, cool. This is because it had a really good sound to them, and I really liked that fast pace for this song. Great intro with the guitars and the keys and the drums, and that orchestral backing really added to this song, and it was all the way through. Really good vocals on this, and there was the backing choir in certain parts, which was another cool part. Cool guitar riffs and solos. I really like the keyboards a lot on this, and it added like a brightness to this sound, along with that orchestral backing. It just lifted it. Yeah, the guitar solo about 2/3 of the way through was awesome. And the lyrics, the gifts we bring to you, no man can comprehend, and we are eternal by the lifeblood that you give. Let the new gods live. Isn't that amazing? Like just
Yeah.
you can just the power, right? Power in words, and
Yeah.
you just feel it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super, very powerful words and sung with feeling. Very epic song, and with everything included, really quite enjoyable. Loved the rich sounds. Transitions were excellent. Orchestral arrangements were excellent. The whole thing was really great. A great band. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's sort of like I did say at first initially, this is at the 8.5, but when I listened to it again, I'm leaning towards the 9 because of the overall package of the song. If you know what I mean, it's like it's sort of it got like a lot of it's got a lot of meat to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
So
it's a 9 right away.
Yeah.
For me, after I listened to it, it's a 9.
Yeah.
It's definitely a 9 for me because it was just
yeah.
so like the scale, like just oh, it's so moving. Like just it feels like you're in one of those epic movies. Like again with movies, you know, like you hear the score of a movie or you hear the sound, like you feel like you're in Braveheart or you know, like you feel like you're in some kind of Lord of the Rings maybe, or like, you know, like guys with swords.
Yeah. It's sort of like with like the imagery that they've used in the video. It sort of like reminded me of the John Bowman movie with an all-star cast. You got such as Helen Mirren, Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson, I should say, Patrick Stewart. You had Nicole Williams. You had Gabriel Byrne. The film was Excalibur from 1981.
Yeah.
It's that
yeah, it was just that epicness about it, and yeah, that's why. Yeah, I really loved it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yorkshire represent stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was just thinking that. Hey, up, Steph. How you doing?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
Favourite.
Had to put it in there.
Yeah. Our favourite Yorkshire lass.
Yeah, that's right. Feel like I'm from there.
Yeah. You're good, yeah. Mind you, there's some.
Starting to sound.
Yeah. 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 It's like yeah. There's a lot of brilliant bands that are coming out of Yorkshire. There's some brilliant bands coming out of there. So yeah. Matt Howlett, and Matt Howlett's from Yorkshire. He's really he's from Hull, so in East Riding of York. There's Goddard from Leeds. There's obviously Fallen Fields, and there's quite a few others as well. But those two come. Obviously, you've got your mainstream bands, such as the Arctic Monkeys and other people. You got the Human League, and they're from Yorkshire, from Sheffield to be precise. Same with the Arctic Monkeys. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah,
And I think if I'm correct, I'd have to look again, but I think Sellsword is going to be doing a tour coming in 2025. Just hold on while I check. Doing live research, guys. But I was going to do a capture the screen here, but I forgot. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna check because hold on 1 second. Replay crew, hi. Good to see you.
Hey up there. Hey up. Oh yeah, we didn't manage to do this earlier on. So guys, there's a pin comment in the chat there. It is a link to the PayPal. So if you can donate to the channel, it does help out. Does help the channel in a big way, in a huge way. It also helps to upgrade the equipment, such as like getting computers and audio and visual, like cameras and stuff. And there's also a Linktree, which is in the description there. It's got like you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. There's the website projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com. There's always like at least one review going up every week there. There's also the email there. So if you are in a band and you want to get, you can message me there to talk to me there if you want to be on for an interview. Or if you want to say, "Oi, Ell, Lisaboo, can you can you check out our latest song? We get you on the Saturday night podcast." Or if anybody there out there who knows of a band and you like that band, and you want to get us to just either leave a comment in the description in the comment section, or you can email me over on projectmmusic2015@gmail.com. So yeah, and say, "Oi, Lisa, I've got a band here. Can you do a review?" So and we'll check them out. So and also there is the gorgeous Lisa's Etsy store, Boo the Bell X Studio over on Etsy. She does a lot of amazing stuff over there, such as geodes. There's crystals. There's little obelisks, jewelry, all that good jazz. And there's also a chat feature. So if you are looking for something specific, you can message Lisa and say, "Oi, Lisa, have you got this? Or have you got that?" And she will no doubt help you, if she can, to help you out. So, yeah.
So I just...
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to say that Sellsword is going to be playing February 21st in York at the Fulford Arms.
Yeah.
It's going to be Mate Car, Forlorn Hope, and Sellsword playing. And it's £12 if you get your tickets now, and it'll be £15 if you get them at the door, or if you buy them early, you get £3 cheaper.
Yeah.
So it's going to be at the Fulford Arms in York.
That's where the based in. Is their home city, York. So really, it sounds. If they were playing somewhere near closer, I'll be there seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it looks like Warhorns, the Warhorns Festival and Heavy Metal Entertainment's got a thing going on December 7th in a couple weeks here. Is it 2 weeks?
Cool. Yeah.
It's less than 2 weeks, isn't it? No, because it's almost the end. It's almost a week. It'll be a week, December 7th. It says 2 weeks on here, but it's actually a week away.
It's a week today.
So yeah, venue 23 is where it's at. Wakefield.
Yeah, that's in West Yorkshire.
Okay, so that's there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bands playing. It's like a festival there.
Oh, cool.
In a week. So yeah, it says the Gathering of Northern Metal. Theor, Blackened Folk Metal from Scotland. Elliot Vernon, The Flame, Melodic Death Metal. There's Vansind, Viking Metal from Denmark. War Shepherd, Melodic Death Metal. Heathen Kings, Heavy Metal. Thruna Wealth, Folk Metal. And so yeah, go to warhorns.bigcartel.com to get tickets. So that looks like it would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good, yeah. Got some like interesting bands there. On the it's where Wakefield is just I know it's close to I can't remember if it's north or south of Leeds. Because they've got
There's
another.
It's Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just thinking out loud.
I was just going to say there's another on February 22nd. There's going to be it's hosted by MTJ Promotions and Pagan Sword. It's going to be a Saturday, February 22nd at 12 to 4. It's going to be Ren Marabou, The Berserkers, Pagan Sword, Call of Fenrir, Spirit Tree, Siege of Jorvik 5v5. Going to be at York Burton Lane Club and Sports Bar. So it's a 4-hour gig, February 22nd. That one looks good too.
Cool. Yeah. Is that down in York?
Yeah, it's in York. It's at York Burton Lane Club and Sports Bar.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Funny now that I look up all these things, they like they show me for York.
Yeah. I've been to York a few times, not necessarily to walk about, but I've drove through it a good few times in the actual city centre itself, and it's an amazing, gorgeous place. That's especially with like the city walls. It's got all the you can actually walk the walls and everything. There's little calves in the walls itself. There's there's a train museum there. There's a massive cathedral there, York Cathedral there as well.
Do you
So
know
if you
where Wolverhampton is?
just south of Birmingham,
That's a long way, right?
yeah, that's about halfway down the country.
Because there's going to be a Quest Fest in 2025 on October 18th of next year. There's it's at KK's Steel Mill in Wolverhampton, and it's UK's premier all-day celebration of power, progressive, and heavy metal. So it's going to be quite the festival. I see it here. It's showing me.
It's the same area where Judas Priest and Black Sabbath come from.
Sellsword is going. That's why it's showing me.
Cool.
So they'll be there.
Cool.
So yeah, there's quite a few here. Pagan Fest 2025, wherever that is. Victoria Warehouse, Manchester, and Live Nation UK. It's at the Victoria Warehouse in Manchester. Pagan Fest returns after 10 years. So yeah, January 18th, 2025, it's going to be Pagan Fest. With Ailstorm and Stiferum, Tyre, Heidevolk, Elven King. Yeah, January 18th.
Ooh, Ailstorm, Tyre. Yeah, two good bands there.
Yep.
Really two.
Yeah, so that's another one that'll be good. I'm just seeing a whole bunch here. Okay, this one is February 15th. Winter Glow UK Tour leads Countless Skies as the Sun Falls plus supports, and it's hosted by Rolling in the Grave Promotions and Countless Skies. It's Saturday, February 15th, 2025 at 12 p.m. in at the Fenton in Leeds.
Yeah, Leeds is a good place.
So it's got
Leeds is,
got Countless Skies, As the Sun Falls, Opia, Reliquia. Yeah. Another good one, February 15th.
Yeah, Leeds is another good place for live music as well. Been there a few times to watch bands.
They're going to be in London, Manchester, Leeds, and Bristol. They call it the Winter Glow UK Tour.
Cool.
So yeah, this one's, of course, because it shows me as being in there.
Yeah, cool.
So Fortress Festival is coming May 31st next year to June 1st. Scarborough.
Yeah.
Scarborough Spa.
Ooh.
And Fortress Festival, Autumn Nostalgia, and two others.
Yeah. Scarborough is another place up and coming for live music because they've got all the big, some of the big acts played there, such as Status Quo and Elton John, I believe, and quite a few others. They're down in Scarborough. Yeah.
When I say Scarborough, I think of that classical song, Scarborough Fair.
Scarborough Fair, yeah.
Right away, that's coming in my head.
That's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but everybody knows it's Scarborough.
So yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit like Middlesbrough. Everybody shows the borough or the Middlesbrough. It's got like the bra at the end.
Bro, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's just, I'm like, what? What is that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and there's the more I look, the more I see. September 26th is going to be hazelnut luster nuts in a cluster 2025. At Felfoot Wood, Newby Bridge, in Alverston, UK. I gotta say that again. Hazelnut luster, nuts in a cluster. That's fun to say. That's September 26th, from 10 to 4:45.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 2 days, September 26th to September 27th. Oh my goodness, that's fun to say.
Nuts in the cluster.
Yeah. Oh, it's a camping-based live music event. You can go and camp there.
Yeah, this
music and camping.
Yeah, that's usually the case with it's like when you do these like 2 to 3 day festivals, you got the option to either camp there or like bus in. If you're from the like the local hotel, you bus in, or you can get camp on the ground. So
Hazelnut luster, nuts in a cluster. I like that. Oh my goodness. There's actually Rebellion Manchester with Bashakath, Abyssal, Nemoras, February 1st. Going to be in Manchester at the Rebellion Manchester.
cool. Yeah, like
black metal.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, black metal.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I
could
tell you all about these.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy with the gigs. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. There's some brilliant festivals, brilliant gigs coming up. It's not just in the UK, but around the world as well. So check your local listings if you want to.
Hazel is luster nuts in the cluster.
You're tickled by that, aren't you?
Oh my goodness, yes.
You're tickled by that, aren't
you? I love it.
Yeah. You're tickled by that, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if you got in this folk replay crew, you got yeah. You got that deserves a like for that gig. But anyway, hey, replay crew, hope you're doing all right. Let us know in the comments if let us know in the comment section there what bands you liked that we've discussed today, and if you liked that gig, that nuts in the cluster gig.
I want to go there now.
Yeah.
I want to be nuts in the cluster.
Hey, he called me so fair woman. But anyway, yeah, so guys, if you like what you see, give us a like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good jazz. It does help out the channel in a big way. And if you can, there's a PayPal pin coming at the top of the chat there, and in the description to the channel's PayPal. So if you can donate, it does help the channel out in a big way, because it does help the to upgrade the equipment that I've got. And also, there's a Linktree there as well. In the Linktree, you got like the X. You can follow me on X, Twitter, Instagram. There's the website, email, and Lisaboo store there over on Etsy called Bootabel X Studio. And yeah, take it away, Lisa, to grift away.
I make a lot of different crystal bracelets, pendants, lots
Just want
of
to go to
different
the toilet.
things. Yeah, off you go. I'll try and behave. So yeah, guys, I have a lot of different bracelets that I make with crystals and stones, and real gold, silver findings, and different pendants and spheres and towers and different tumbles, different raws. Getting new stuff in all the time. I have chakra sets that have all the different have the 7 chakra stones in them in a black velvet pouch. I have those. I have a lot of different geodes, a lot of different crystals. So yeah, if there's altar cloths, if there is something that you're looking for that you can't find, let me know. There's a chat feature there, and if I can get it in for you, I will, or help you find it, or make it for you. So yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all, so you don't miss any content. And yeah, so yeah, guys, just waiting for Elle to come back. Just waiting. Just gonna check if there's anything else that I'm not remembering here. So yeah, I tried to behave. No nuts to the cluster.
What you like?
So yeah.
Yeah. So, Lisa, what have you managed to read a little bit more?
Oh yes, I have.
Oh, cool.
I am. Let's see how far I am. How far am I? Chapter 15.
Sweet.
So yeah, I'm on page 258. So just over half.
Cool.
So yeah.
So, nearly getting into this second half, the last half of the book, and closing in on the finish of that series, that trilogy. Are you sort of like excited to, or excited to get to the end of this journey, of this trilogy?
Yeah, it's been to the detriment of my sleep. But it's been enjoyable. It's been an enjoyable read. This is the book. So, Wrath of the Mad God by Raymond D. Feist. It's at a point where Thomas, which is Pug's childhood friend, is becoming more and more part of things right now, fighting the darkness. And Pug, Nakar, and Beck and Magnus are still off doing their thing. So Thomas has stepped up with Pug's wife Miranda to try and figure out some stuff. he's becoming
increasing. Yeah, he's becoming because without giving too much away, he sort of like stepped back a little bit. As to sort of like as in a more of a defensive mode type of thing.
Yeah.
And he sort of like he was the bit like basically he's the muscle basically to Pug, if you know what I mean. He's the muscle.
Yeah.
To put it. Yeah.
Because he wears the armor of Ashen Shigar.
Yeah.
So he's the only one that can defend against things that are
more of a mundane.
Yeah. More darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that Pug, Magnus, Nico, and Beck are in a different place, Thomas is sort of like with Miranda. They are sort of like they stepped up more to the. So without giving too much away, I'm trying not to give too much away, but they are, in Pug's absence, they are the basically they are ready to kick ass. Basically, if anything kicks off on Leukemia.
Yeah, and like I said, he's the only one, other than the combined efforts of Pug and maybe Miranda and Magnus. He's the only one that can fight these beings. I want to say. I'm not going to say who or what they are.
Yeah.
So. I'm at that point. I'm at that point in the book. So.
Without giving too much away, have you found out who Nico is yet?
No. I know that he's more than what even Pug. Miranda knows. Miranda knows there's something different.
Yeah.
And he's actually said to Beck that they were very similar.
We are alike.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of getting I'm kind of getting that feeling that maybe there's more to Nakar, like more in common with Beck than he's willing to say. So I am getting that from it.
Yeah.
So
you will get to find out. You will get to find out.
Yeah, because they also said that he was the key, Nakar is the key. Right?
Yeah.
They told Pug that Nakar is the key. So
without giving too, yeah, I would say after the Civil War saga, Nakar was sort of like starting to drop little hints of what he is or who he is.
Yeah.
And it's only it's in the Wrath of the Mad God, really. He is starting when into the Dark Realm and the Wrath of the Mad God, when Nakar and Thomas sort of like met Beck, that Nico started to really drop the hints of who he is and what he is. So
Yeah, and I've been getting them. I've been picking
Yeah.
up on them, because especially when he was helping Beck to kind of calm himself.
yeah,
That really,
Yeah.
that was like, and I'm not gonna say, but that really, like, it was like, okay, you know, they were like, okay.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah, I'm getting that kind of feeling. And Miranda saying this was just in what I read about Miranda having that feeling that there's a lot more to Nakar than even Pug knows. And I think Pug probably knows, but I think he knows, but he's also been someone that has helped them tremendously over how many years? Like
yes.
50,
Ever since
100? Like, I don't even know how long.
basically,
Like,
it's got to be at least 100 years on and off. Because if you first meet Nakar, and oh god, I can't remember his name. He's Gouda in Prince of the Blood book.
yeah.
That was first
Boric
mentioned
is for
with Boric, Prince Arutus
yeah,
sons,
yeah.
Erland and Boric.
And that was so good. Just thinking about how he was like bouncing around, and those
Yeah.
guards and stuff couldn't catch him. Like, and just the comical. For some reason, I just get this picture of Dopey in my mind when I think of Nakar.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
help it. It's just, I get this picture of like Dope with the big ears and like just like the little. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
would always say that he's got this comical look on his face, kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. When you first meet Nick, he's sort of like when you get the first impression, he's just like a weird sort of like little man type of thing, where he's just like it's he's sort of like it's like, as the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover type of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Nick, or he sort of like misdirects, because basically he's a card cheat, basically.
Yeah. He
Um,
would survive. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, I'm not giving too much away here. He's just like, when you first meet him, he's sort of like, he's a strange, weird. He's sort of like, but that is just the front of what Nico really is, which I'm not saying anything about. So he's sort of like,
but he just does
yeah,
tricks.
yeah, like he's when James, Lord James, or Jimmy the Hand, when he gets sent on the mission with Boric and Erlen to go down into Kesh, he stops at the Star Lake at the university where to visit Pug, and Pug gives him a sort of like a coded message, and says if you meet somebody, see there is no magic.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You've got to read the books to actually get that reference.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
And
that's
it's
still happening.
yeah,
Those little messages.
yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything, but they're still happening.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I hope
yeah,
more people read the books and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's the way Feist and the guest authors like that comes in and actually helps him to write books, such as Johnny Wirtz and others. The, the guest writers like Johnny Wirtz actually expand on the world of Feist, and adds new dimensions and new ideas to to the actual overall arcing story of what Feist created with Magician, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like we go back to Johnny Wirtz when she basically took the lead on writing the Empire books. She took the story of this young girl in Mora and said, what if we take a look at the other side of this rift war, what was going on between Sunni and Leukemia. And she took that and she says, oh, what if we do take a look from the female aspect, the female perspective of this culture called Sunni. And basically she looked at she wrote a story where she, with Mora, and take a look at her perspective in sort of like in a male-dominated society where everything is sort of like everything was basically based on violence, basically, even down to everything from like from the emperor all the way down to the slave, where Christ even is. If you take a look at if you read the books, even down to the even the plants will kill you. So it's just sort of like that. And we've already said about this about Mara. She went through some horrific things in her life, but it wasn't done like just for the hell of it. It was written with massive taste, with, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Out of all the characters, that's who I related to a lot. So, yeah. Still my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is a question for you. Obviously, Mara is way up there. She's your number one.
Yeah.
But what is what is your top 5 favorite characters out of the up to where you read now? Obviously, Mara's number one. Obviously,
Tug.
Yeah.
Thomas. Nakara. Probably going way back to the beginning with Arutha and Arutha's dad. He was Lord Boric too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Lord Boric.
I would say him. Because at the beginning, like, because he had that. That's a hard one though. I'd have to really think about it. But Mara. I'd have to really think about it because I know it'd be Mara, Pug, Thomas, Nakar.
Yeah.
Maybe. Eric. Eric. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that many characters that's first introduced. It is hard to actually pick, like say the top 5 or even the top 10. It's hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got like for me, I'm the same. You got like Mora at the top because I've just finished the Daughter of the Empire. But because I'm rereading them, I'm rereading them myself because Vice is one. He's my number one author. For me, it's Mora. Tied for second is Thomas and Pug because it's Thomas and Pug. They are the two main characters of the magician. Then I would say Lord Boric, because he had for me he was going through a lot of struggles himself, which I won't go into because it's sort of like a crucial part of the book. But Lisa knows, and the people who have read he had a lot of struggles. So Boric's up there. Lord Boric is up there as well. Then I would say Nakar. And trying to think. Then I would say Pug's first wife.
Mm-hmm.
Pug's first wife. Yeah, Pug's first wife, because she went from Kellowin, her home world, over to, and she followed Pug back over to Mechemia.
Yeah.
And
it's hard to pick because I could have said Gamina, I could have said William, I could have there's so many.
There's yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make my top 10.
Yeah. Right. So. Here's a question for you. Who, out of all the up to where you are at now, who are your top 10 or top 5 people who you basically would love to basically slap upside the head with?
Lesso Baron is on the top.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's his name now? I don't want to think of his name. You know who I'm talking about.
A certain Eric's friend.
Yes. Rat Boy. What's it called?
Rubbery Avery
I
or
know.
Rue.
Rat Boy.
Yeah.
He came around, but goodness sake.
At least he had a redemption arc, shall we?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
But at the time, I could have. Don't forget YouTube. This is a character within a fantasy book, so yeah, I could have quite happily strangled him, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Oh. Okay, Lesso, Varen, and then Rue. Oh. Oh, that one, oh, I can't even remember his name. He was working for can't even remember his name. It was during when trying to remember his name. It was during the Serpent War. With Lord he ended up being Duke James's son when he was going to
Dash.
the one Keshian spy that poisoned him. I can't remember his name.
Oh.
That's a hard one to remember, but
Yeah.
that's one I wanted to like.
Yeah.
That double agent. Can't remember his name though, because he had like a fake name.
Yeah.
Pretended to be a friend. He actually helped them, and then ended up poisoning. It was Dash or was it Jimmy? Was it Dash or Jimmy that he poisoned? But anyways, that's who would be my third.
Yeah.
And I can't really think. It would take too long for me to think of anyone. But those are the top three.
Yeah. For me, Lesso for or betting on the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was. Yeah. Then Rue, obviously, he's yeah. Why? Just why? Basically, just why?
Oh, Nakar's wife. Nakar's first.
Lady Clover.
Yeah.
Both betting on the Emerald Queen, but not really the Emerald Queen by the time they got to
Miranda.
To the bit Miranda's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
That just boomed out of my head. That's the next one.
Yeah, there's her because you meet her in the King's Buccaneer when they get out in the Vinders.
Yeah.
That's when everything kicked off. Everything kicked off in the
war.
Everything started to kick off in the Prince of the Blood. That was the first seeds of the Serpent War saga. Was sort of like hinting at that.
Yeah.
I would say General in Padua. General Padua.
Yeah.
Oh, he was one evil.
He was also being controlled though.
Yeah, but he sort of like gladly followed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thankfully, he sort of like came out of it near enough the end. But you got to like yeah, you got to read the books. And I would say Macross the Black. Because in his mind he was in his mind, and to a point, I see where he was coming from. He was doing it for the greater good, but the way he went about with some of the stuff that he went about with,
especially in the rift war.
It was very questionable. Very questionable.
Yeah. But in his frame of mind, he was thinking the end justifies the means, right? And that's part of how he was. In a way, he was being controlled as well, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, to a degree, he was manipulated. He was. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, for him, I don't think I'd put him on that list because he was. Yeah. It's hard to say, you know. I kind of thought of that too, that maybe putting him on it, but.
Yeah, it like I said, he's sort of like. I wouldn't say he was fully on the set of people where I would gladly slap up the side of the head with, but he's certainly in the middle. You know what I mean? He's sort of like he treads a fine line, if you know what I mean.
Well, I wanted to do that to Miranda after she did that to Pug.
Oh God, yeah.
For that part, I wanted to do it.
God, yeah.
But that wasn't like in a total thing, but it was for that reason, for that one thing. Yeah. I wanted to like do it.
I want. Yeah.
And that's Macross's daughter.
Yeah. Pug's wife.
Yeah.
Mine should like father, like daughter, basically.
Yeah.
In some
but
instance.
At the time, she wasn't his wife, but.
Yeah, but later, as you're going further into it's like she's done some questionable stuff as well.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah.
We should probably start wrapping up, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting up for 11 here. So, anyway, go read Remedy Feist. We've been banging on about this for about a year now, and it's Lisaboo can testify that it's one epic story.
Yeah, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't know how many I have to go, so it's
about another 7, 8 books after the Wrath of the Mad God.
That's hard to believe because like it was when I was first looking at it was like 30. How many books? 35 books. And just that, like, you know, staring it down, like 35 books.
Yeah. You're getting there. You're 3/4 of the way through. 80% of the way through.
I think I'm doing pretty good as far as.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. So, guys, go check out Remedy Feist and check out Sagen. Go check out the bands that we've reviewed today. If you sort of like know of a band that you want us to check out, drop it in the comments. No links though. No links. We'll do our research. We'll do our research so we can give you guys the right links to give out. If you are in a band, let us know. There's the email in the link tree in the description at Project M Music 2015. Yes or no, but it's at gmail.com, or you put it in the comment section below, or send us direct message to primary Instagram. Yeah, let us know if you're in the band. Say, oh, we're from such band. We got just released a new song. Get in contact. We'll check you out and get you do a review, or even better, get you on for doing an interview. And yeah, and check out Lisaboo's store over on Etsy, Bootable X Studio. So yeah, so. And hey up replay crew, how you doing? Hope you're alright. So yeah, give the video a like, give the video a smash, the subscribe a smash. Yeah. Share,
and don't forget
comment.
to hit that notifications to all so you don't miss any content.
Yeah, and what's coming up on the channel? We have the rescheduled interview of the Obsidian Resurrection, which should have been happened last Tuesday, but we had to rearrange it to this Tuesday. This Tuesday coming at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the US, 1 p.m. Pacific time of the US, and that's 2 p.m. Central Time, not Central, Mountain Time.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep, Mountain Standard. Yep.
And 3 p.m. Central, or if you're in the west coast of on the west coast, east coast of Canada, that is 5 p.m. 5.
4. Is it 5? I thought it would be 4. I think it's a couple hours difference.
Yeah, there's when I've on Halifax, it's 4 p.m. 5 p.m.
Okay.
5 p.m. Because they're 4 hours. They're 4 hours behind.
Yeah, I was thinking Ontario, which isn't quite that far.
Yes, that's New York time, I believe.
Yeah.
But Halifax, Nova Scotia, that area is like 4 hours behind. So yeah. But anyway, that's it, guys. Until next time, we'll catch you all later.
Love you guys.